Hello, everyone. Very excited. Allow me to introduce to y'all skippers for hire.com. So I've had this domain for quite some time. Um, Never had it been clearer than today that something like this is much needed to bridge the gap and also to bring more standard and quality to the space. And what I mean by space is that the boating industry as a whole. We know that the boating industry has been traditional, very traditional, um, for the past 20, 30 years. And so to speak, the industry is so young that the whole thing only existed no more than 50, 60 years ago, right? So it's really in its adolescence. And this skipper for hire.com idea came about quite some time ago. The idea is that what if we could actually match good professional skippers, or not say match, but rather list good professional skippers, whereby it will be a directory for boaters in a local proximity. So this is a global application, but what I mean by local proximity is like anyone within a 50-mile radius, they could enter their postal code, and when they search, it will return the skippers within the region. So skippers for hire.com is a global application. Just so that everyone is on the same page. I'm very excited to share with y'all how to get started. Whether you're a skipper or whether you're a boater, and I'm gonna go through the pros and cons of each. Actually, there's no cons. I already consider everything true, but the pros on why as a boater you want to get on this platform and why as a skipper you want to get on this platform as well. So in a nutshell, for boaters, the software features much more capabilities than what it is currently. So we will have classifieds, we will have forums, we would have live discussions, we will have event planning, um, all these community discussion aspect of things, all packed into this software, and it is already developed. So it's just a matter of deploying them, and we will deploy them in stages. Now, in terms of as a skipper, why would you want to get on this platform? First of all, whether you are an individual skipper or whether you are a corporate skipper, by being on skipper for hire.com, first of all, the good news for everyone is that the base membership tier will be forever free. Actually, I wanted to charge for it, but the thing here is that after today, I made it. It gave me a very strong epiphany that thank you, right? Thank you so much. So the idea here is that we will make this free forever, right? So anyone can go and look out for good skippers that are competent, that is friendly, customer service orientated, cares for your boat, very important, and puts safety first. So you will find good skippers on this platform, right? And there is a review system in this platform where members can go and review each other. Sorry, as a boater, you can go and review skippers after engaging their service. Vice versa, the skippers can also review the boaters. Uh, Vice versa. So the thing here is that in terms of skipper for hire is pretty straightforward. In terms registering for it, come to the register page. So in the register page, there are four categories. First of all, the free individual boaters. Second, the free corporate boater. So if you are individual boater, for example, you bought a boat and you're looking for skippers or you're looking to get into a boating community whereby it's all on one category. for example, boaters are all inside boaters, right? And everyone will just be helping one another out. Then you can go in as the individual boater. So you'll be able to find reliable skippers, right? You'll be able to access directory, you'll be able to access the reviews. You'll also be able to contact those skippers. All of these are FOC. All of these are made available. Corporate boaters, if you are a um, person that is managing a corporate boat, so on and so forth, just sign on under the corporate. So corporate would also have its own development in terms of features and functionalities that are slightly different from the individual boater, but more or less the whole point is that to make the experience curated. And that is what I call quality, right? Quality is something that you cannot replicate. And the thing here is that I just want to make it very clear, right? The fact that this plan came forward in such a rapid pace, because I have to say thank you, right? At the end of the day, it's still a thank you, big thank you for inspiring the the utility of this. I mean, all I can say is thank you. I'm very happy. Um, Now, if you're a skipper, right, this is fantastic for you as well. If you're an individual skipper, right, you can come in and register on the platform and you can build your rapport, build your reputation. It's like Carousel like that, but this is a very focused um, platform or international platform whereby I will have my marketing team to go and do um, onboarding across all boarding communities. So on the other hand, yeah, we will have all those marketing co-emailing to get everyone on board. We're talking about every single marina. So not a big challenge, right? The space is so young. Now free corporate skipper. So if you are a company like our captain, who is a fantastic skipper, as we all see in the WhatsApp group, right? In that case, do come on board, right? So as a corporate skipper, what you get also is that first of all, is everything all tailored. So there is a difference between individual and corporate later down the road, right? In terms of the amount of development and the amount of features and ability to outreach. There will be some features, there will be some difference, of course, but more importantly is that if you are a company that is providing a skippering service, we want you here, right? We want you here. First of all, it's free forever, at least on the level lah. If you want to sponsor the website later on with all the add-ons, by all means, right? This is not just for me, right? But I'll be very happy. But more importantly, is also for the entire community. So the whole design is a fair system, right? And this is something that I believe would help flourish the overall industry. So anything that is inefficient, right? We look at it and then we see, hey, is there a way that we can make it better? And that is the whole point. So what, or maybe I'll go into how does this work. So in terms of data and privacy for boater category, so whether you're individual boater or corporate boater, your account profile will not be seen through the search. So the search will only be available for skippers. So anyone, whether it's a registered account or unregistered account, will not be able to look up other boaters unless the other boater has given you a direct profile link. But for skippers, right, anyone will be able to look up for skippers. And also, when you look up for skippers, right, if you are unregistered, you will at best see the profile page, but you'll not be able to see contact, you'll not be able to see all this other information. You have to register and then you will see it. There's also the verified member, this and that, bunch of features, right? So you can have about us, you can have your images, graphics, everything over here, and reviews over here as well. So it's a very clear cut. This is the individual boater. Now let me go in and show you what's cool for the skippers, right? So if you're a skipper, whether you're an individual or whether you are a corporate, when you come in here, take a look at it. So you have your own dashboard, right? You have your QR code, you have your account details and your verification, blah blah blah, right? A whole bunch of features. Later on, you will have even more features. Let me just tell you that. I'll put a screenshot over here so you all can see. So you populate your basic information, your profile photos, right? And this is the cool part. So the cool part about the skipper for hire is that as a vendor, as a skipper, you will be able to identify the make of boat that you are familiar with. So at the beginning for free tier, right, I offered five, right? Of course, later on we will add more depending on the needs. But basically, you will be able to identify, right? So I don't believe. I mean, after working with boats for quite some time, I also more or less realized that boats, if you know the make of the boat, you more or less have a familiarity to it as long as it's original and it's stock. So there is no excuse on not knowing where the switch is, don't know how to turn on a bloody gen set, right? Those are all just amateurs, and those are all just things that shouldn't happen, right? And if those happen, that means you lack experience. You go and find it out as a skipper on your own free time, right? Not billing the customer. You can bill the customer if you inform them beforehand, but the idea here is that if you are a professional, then you should know it already. So just saying, right? Basically, as a skipper, individual skipper or corporate skipper, you will be able to select the various kind of boat mix that you are familiar with. So, for example, let's say you are familiar with Fairline, and then you're familiar with Larsen, right? And then you're familiar with Sea Ray, and then you're familiar with Bayliner, right? These are the most common. I mean, I think Sea Ray Bayliner super uh, common in Singapore. So there's nothing. Yeah, you can't say you don't know lah. I mean, so once you do that, right, all you need to do is just to save. And when you save it, so once you save it, right, immediately anyone that search under the categories will be able to identify you as a skipper that is familiar with these four or five category of boat. You can add more details. I will be updating this screen so that y'all have even it will be even more tailored. Like you will be able to tell how many years of experience you have, what kind of emergencies are you trained in, right? So on and so forth to really beef up your profile and to really tell people who you are, what you are, what's your what's your expertise, so on and so forth. So this is the same for corporates, right? You will get the same thing. So skipper for hire, this is how it looks like for the skippers. Now we will go into registering a brand new account, right? And y'all will find out how easy it is to register a brand new account. So come over to skippers for hire if you do not have account yet. So you come here, you will see, right, where all the accounts are. We will have even more later on, but this will only show skippers. It will not show boaters. So boaters is full privacy. Skippers, because you are running a business, you want awareness. This platform is there to give you the awareness. So come over, right? Select the plan that you want. So I'm going to open an individual boater, right? Which is also very easy. I'm going to use my email. And then I just register. And then I create. By the way, I built all this on my own. So so it took like quite a whole evening to do it. But I think it's good progress. So once you come in, you have your account, right? As an individual voter, your dashboard is super duper simple. But I'll tell you this: you will have access to marketplace, which is classified, so you will post up your stuff. You have access to forums, which shall be made available. You have access to events. So let's say you want to host an event, right, and you want to make it public, then you are able to do it as well. Um, you will be able to send messages to skippers that you want to find out more about, right? And the skippers will receive a message from you. So that's also good. And couple more features. Yeah, but basically we have products as well. So products is also part of the thing. So the whole ecosystem is actually being built up. But generally this is the thing lah. So once you come in as an individual boater, is very simple, right? You will also be able to set up your boat make and information. So same thing, right? You have your put up your details. You can put up your WhatsApp also, Instagram, so on and so forth. You can put all the things, right? And um, once the whole, I mean, right now it's just is a really a soft launch. But the thing here is that once it's fully built out, you will have access to forums, all these things. So over here will be actually quite busy. And then once you have the login, you'll be able to come here and you'll be able to search the skippers that you want, right? So even if you are in New York, let's say my sales team and my marketing team goes all the way to New York, then I think here you just need to search New York, and then it will return all the skippers that is within New York 50 miles radius immediately. So it's this is tied to Google Maps lah. So it's very convenient. That's all for now. I hope you all like what is being done. And I think there's a lot of potential for this as well. So carpe diem, have fun. Thank you so much.